Did you see that? What are you talking about? I didn't see nothing. Exactly, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing to see there. What's good, DJ? What's good, DJ? It's been I had a long weekend away from you, innit? It's Tuesday, April 22. The time is currently 9:16 a.m. We back, baby. We are back another week of exciting price action, growing, getting 1% better. We're excited. We're excited. Let's get on with it. You know the deal, DJ. You know the deal. We got a process, we got a routine, we got to go through every day. Nothing changes, obviously. All right, so today, woke up 7:30. No, I didn't wake. Slow down. Woke up at 7:30. Didn't get up till like 7:56. Okay. I didn't hydrate yet actually, but I will be hydrating. Stan is here with me. All right, as always. Not as always, actually. Stan's been missing for a minute. Still cold. Wrote down my goals. I read, I stretched, I meditated. All right, got my morning routine in. Arrived at my desk at 9 a.m. Okay, I had to post Thursday's video. I forgot about it. I haven't been on my computer actually really. I was on it yesterday. That was a lie. I came on it yesterday for the call that with 10%, 1% club. Um, but yeah, so I had to upload that video from Thursday onto the tube. It's on there now. Go watch it. Leveling up is crazy. I just watched a little bit of it. It's cool. I like it. Anyway, as always, my weekly target is 5%, and my daily goal is my 2 bullets. However, that pans out. Okay, mental check-in, feeling pretty good. Excited today. Excited to grow and get 1% better on these charts. Started to see price action and see what it has in store for us. All right. Mentally, I'm here. Like I say, every time I get here, everything else is just out the window. Out the door, you gotta go, bitch. Out the door, you gotta go, bitch. All right, anyway. Risk disclaimer, accept any risk that comes to trading today. I understand that trading comes with real risk and that losing is part of the game. Accept it and move on. News, news. Nothing of note on here on Econoday, but if you're looking for Forex Factory, this news is actually on Fox Factory. It says a medium impact news. I like the weekly view. But it just never does that for me now, does it? We can do it. Oh no. I listen. Please don't stop. I was watching that video and that song is all I was singing. Now is about to come into this today's video. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. I don't want to sing that song. As you can see, the Richmond Manufacturing Index is a medium impact news on here, but on Econo Day, they have it as just regular, you know, hmm, just regular. So we're gonna go with having a medium impact news today. Either way, I won't be taking a trade. I'll demo trade today anyway. So let's see how today pans out and it goes. So we got news, so we can go ahead and proceed. All right, determine risk going into today will be one, whatever we're demo trading, so whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'll be back tomorrow trading. Um, yeah, so risk going in today will be one. If I do take, I won't be taking a trade on that account. So yeah, will be one anyway going in demo or whatever we going in will be one. Doesn't matter. Weekly condition. I'm not gonna lie to you, DJ. I didn't do my weekly analysis. Slacking, man, slacking. It's you know what? It's been a long week plus weekend. Like Flo had me jacked up. And then Friday came. Friday I got fucked up. No, I've decided, DJ, I will not be drinking no more. Alcohol is no longer part of my diet. I'm done with it. Rubbish. Rubbish. Just the feeling and just the whole drinking thing is just not for me no more. I'm done. I'm done. Don't ask me. I don't drink. Alice don't drink. She doesn't drink. That's it, and that's all. So it made the weekend so long for me, bro. Like, anyway, we digress. This it's got nothing to do with this, but anyway, it just made the whole weekend long, and I really did it. I'm making excuses. I'm not gonna lie. I need to take accountability for my action. I had time. All right, I have plenty of time to get my weekly analysis done. I didn't get it done. That's just an excuse I'm making. So taking full responsibility and full accountability for not doing it. But I'm gonna get it done. Don't worry about it, DJ. But I do believe, all right, just from looking at the market, that we're in a buy a sell program. Okay, the higher time frames have been screaming sell. So I'm gonna stick with that, and we're in a sell program. All right, so going into this week, pro trend trades will be sells and counter trend trades will be buys. Let's go ahead and review price action in the higher time frames and then see what's let's confirm or deny that, right? Let's do it. Weekend. Oh my god, oh my god. It's one of them things. I heard it and I was stuck in that. Bloody hell. Dollar still tanking. All right. Dollar reached our drawn liquidity, which was the monthly BC that we were anticipating it to come into. All right. So drawn liquidity has been hit on dollar. All right. From here, it can either retrace into the range, all right, or it can completely disregard this BC and continue down, or it could reverse and obviously head for the upside. But for now, we're still gonna say dollars lower. Okay, we might get a retracement here, all right, into the range that is created. We can kind of delete this and take them. Or we can keep that one and delete these two maybe. We have a weekly busy up here. Right, could be a potential draw for price to come up into, and then continue is decline lower. I don't want you to sink though. So dollar lower meaning risk on scenario meaning all other assets should be going higher, all right, but they can all move in tandem together. Yeah, so dollar hit our target. That's sick. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Cool, cool, cool. M&Q, what are you telling them? So it retraced into a premium, okay, into this range here. All right, this displacement leg that took this structure here. Okay, retraced into a premium, and I believe now is on a downturn, potentially to come and take these lows. That would be my draw on liquidity for M&Q, okay, to continue lower to take these lows. Oh, or because I'm not where I need to be in the high time frame, potentially what I'm seeing, or this was a buy trade, right? It could have betrayed into a discount here in this expansion price, all right? And now it could continue coming back up here and taking this buy side like I wanted it to do last week. All right, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, I'm tending to go with the higher time frame. Okay, if you look on the 60-day look back period, all right, is bearish institutional order flow. Okay, up close candles are keeping price lower. Fair value gap CBs are supporting price lower. All right, prices breaking lows, finding it easy to break lows, spending little to low time above highs. All right, so we have a bearish institutional order flow. So I'm gonna elect to go with that. All right, obviously we can get retracements on these lower time frames. All right, because of the expansion here, that could have been the retracement here, all right, to fill this inefficiency. It didn't completely fill it in, which is what you want to see. All right, not completely filling it in and leaving gaps there, meaning that is strong, right? The downtrend is strong. So I'm anticipating lower prices. This retracement here could be coming into this week new week opening gap, all right, and then continue lower. But as far as my current understanding of price action goes, yeah, I figured out what that was. I remember I was like, what the hell is these lines? Is it one of my indicators? I thought it was one of my indicators doing that crap. But it was just trading view themselves. I didn't extra shit on them. But yeah, so as far as my current understanding of price action goes, okay, nothing's really happened to change that high time frame buys for me or being in a sell program. Okay, so I'm gonna elect to stay in a sell program until potentially this high goes. Okay, then maybe we'll be looking to go a little bit more higher. All right, to really reach completely filling this weekly CB. But until then, all right, I'm electing to stay lower. Even though the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame right now, we have a buy set up. So that's what we're following currently. All right, we have a buy set up. I'm anticipating price to come up in here into one standard deviation potentially. All right, to continue the lower trend. We do have a 1 hour, beautiful 1 hour set up there yesterday in the PM session. Take low, we took lunch low there. All right, and it's hard to see, but there's a lunch 1 hour lunch low, swing low, displacement, market structure shift here. All right, taking structure, fair value gap. And as you can see, we hit -5, so you'd be at 50 right now, equilibrium there. -1 is right here, which is the next draw for price to head up there and take London buy side. We also have Mondays, yesterday's London buy side up here as well. And then potentially continue lower or keep going higher. And I don't know what's going on with this indicator. It's not plotting this week's new opening. Yeah. Don't know. I don't know. Just copy and paste it and see if it changes. What's going on? Oh, nice, so fly. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have watched that video. I don't know why I watched that video. But anyway, let's go ahead and note key highs and lows and get ready for our morning session. We got time. Let me fix this shit right here. I don't know what's going on with it, but let me do show. Yeah, but you're missing this one. It's right here. What is going on? Don't stop fucking up on me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, man. Or I can just draw it manually. Fuck it. Friday, Thursday we closed here, and we opened. We opened it. Oh, nice. There you go. There you have it. Just like the others. So yeah, that is a potential draw actually. New week opening gap. Take this and then maybe and then continue lower. But anyway, let's go ahead and note key highs and lows. Oh, nice. Oh, and should be on the bullshit. Yeah. Let's confirm that that's actually still there. Yes. No. Opening bell, kicking off. It's below price, so we gapped up. Anyway, let's just start with above price and then we'll work our way up. Above price currently, we got London session buy side. Okay, now. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Get out of my head. What the hell, what the hell? Oh, is this again? Let's confirm. Above that, we got London buy side from Monday. No, tell me. Let me just do on this chart here. Let's go 1 hour here. And let's do it like that. And we go Asia above that. And we got daily high. That one can be spent. If we need anything more higher, we'll go ahead and get it there. But for now, it's good. Let's do Asia buy side there. We got AM session buy side from yesterday over here. Just keep it there, 6 p.m. PM session buy side, which is in line with Asia low, which is fresh liquidity. Just do all the buy sides first. Launch. Sell side. The launch low I was talking about from yesterday. Then we have a daisy low. PM session low as well. That's everything we need for today. That's all the relevant highs and lows I'll need in today's session. Okay. Just go by there on 2.0, all right? Let's see if it gets 1 to 2 though. Do your thing, 2.0, do your thing. Maybe when I never let go. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Taking London by side, along with AM session by side from yesterday, which was what he grabbed already. Well, he's grabbing it again. Come on, 2.0. Get that money, 2.0. Get that money, 2.0. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Why have Alice 1.0 when you can have Alice 2.0? I'll always go for 1.0 though over 2.0 any day, bro. Original Alice is to the end, to the day we die. I'm gonna touch the sky. 1 to 2, bing bang, biggity bosh. Even if you had gotten at the +2, which we do have +2, which is 3-1. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Another buy sell forming there. Another buy just formed there. Anyway, I'm talking about this one. 3,150. Where's 1 to 2 for that one? 1 to 2, that's right there. So let's see if that gets 2. But there's buy side in there, so that's a potential draw for me right now. Booyah shaka! Ow, 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 ow. Don't play with me. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you think you know me, you don't know me. I'm back on that train again. You don't know me. You know the old me. You know how I used to think. Right now, don't nobody know me. You don't know me. Don't know me, bruv. All right. -1 standard deviation hit from this trade here. Next draws up here. 1 to 3 smash there. 1, 2.0. Get your thing, man. Do your thing, 2.0. Do your thing, 21. Right off the bat with it. You have London session from yesterday and across the areas there into this week's new opening gap, new week opening gap. That was my indicators acting up, acting funny. I get that, but what entry is it trying to be? I get it, but there's a higher fair value gap though, so does it not? So not adjust because trigger will probably adjust. And we have two fair value gaps. 1713. No. Let's go. Oh, yesterday we had a nice PM session trade. Oh, it was too nice. Yeah, yesterday's PM session wasn't because there was no news yesterday. Yeah, yesterday would have been a day to be focused on macro trades, and the macro trades were immaculate. In the morning, there was not really much going on. Yeah, the morning didn't really have much going on in terms of our sell. There was this one, but it's outside time, trading time anyway, so wouldn't have been anything there, nothing there. Then there was this probably losing trade here using open range sell side, but that was pretty much it there. Nothing here. PM session, didn't have anything really on a 1 minute anyway. Then we had this trade. I think this was a trade. We had a low. I'm sorry, there was a low here. I deleted it, but anyway, it's this low. It's a launch low. Beautiful, beautiful trade there. Took the launch low from 15 minute, which was right here. Swing low, displacement back above it, fair value gap, macro trade. Then we also had the outside macro trade here using AM session low there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Then we had a nice macro trade, 350 macro. Where was that low? Where was that low there? There was a low here that you went over. There was a low, there was a low. I'm not tripping, there was a low. Or even using the AM session low. Open range sell side there is there, but there was another low there. So, yeah, this low back here. This low back here. It was fresh. So it was good for the day. Swing low, this places it. Fair value gap, and that's what's running right now. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful trade. Ooh wee. Nice. Interesting to see this one too. It's so potentially could be having a buy here on 15 minute. Below, so low displacement. Taking a mark structure shift here. See if it leaves a fair value gap. Which it will, it's got 2 minutes on the candle. Mm, I don't like that it doesn't show the previous one of them. Why didn't it tell me how many of that to show, right? Give me an option. But we still have a gap from yesterday morning. I don't even know. I would love to see it though. No? Oh yeah, but Friday's trade, um, not Friday, Thursday's trade. The one that we had to go in and we moved to break even, and I said I'll update you guys. It came and took us out at break even, and then it carried on. It went to our take profit, which Thursday was AM session. Yeah, it was this one. You can see our break even was right here. It came and took us out, and then obviously eventually went to our target of -1. So moving forward, right? At -0.5, we'll be moving our stop loss to equilibrium of the range. All right, so you can see what they kept us in there at 50%. And then -1, once we've taken a partial, then we'll move to break even there. And then whatever happens, happens. So yeah, that's what that trade got me to realize. Taking London buy side from Monday, from yesterday. But yeah, that was the trade. It came to break even. We moved to break even. Okay, and as you can see, it came back and took us out. But eventually went and hit our target that we were anticipating on the day. Well, not anticipating on the day, but our first partial right here, which would have closed the trade anyway, because that's where we're at currently. But yeah, so at -50, we'll move stop loss to equilibrium, 50%, and then -1 would do partial, and we'll move to break even, which have been right here. So that's what that trade taught me, and that's how that trade ended up. Taking London buy side from yesterday. We do have a low here. Oh, I don't. We have that on charts. The previous daily low. Clock. Excuse me, 15-minute buy there. Yeah, okay. Using the slow, right? Love that for you. 2.0. You go ahead and you do your thing. So this trade here triggered it. Entry should be what? There should be 2 fair value gaps. Or 3 fair value gaps. Put that 56. What was I saying? The entry price is 18,223. So it's only detecting our first on this one. It'll be interesting to see which one it tags us in that though. Come on, I'm trying to test something here. Just come on. like a lower time frame, seconds kind of show it looks like. Random actually. One that gets you in anyway. Interesting. Nothing for me to do here so far. Patience. trade back below this, I'll be interested. All right, we go open range, buy side and sell side, confirmed. The only thing I don't like about this trade here is that we have new week opening range, a gap right above it, right? But anyway, let me carry on with what I was doing. Or you began tagging that, so let's see. Six. That'll be 102 right there here. So what's up with that? Just saying now. New trigger coming in. No, yeah, it's a new trigger. Still doing tags in there. We at least would have got a 202. 102, got 202 smash there, right there. What's up with that? Yeah. As I was saying with this trade, it wasn't formed inside the macro, it was outside macro. And plus, I didn't wait to post 10, 10:15 to anticipate a setup, right? So probability of this trade is not as high as I would anticipate just because of those factors I just said. Post 10:15, we did have a buy that just came up on that. We're not getting those right here though. Should have got that at least. Since we're in it at 2 here, um, let's shoot for 2, and then we can take one off at -1 if it gives it to us, right? Because it doesn't have to do anything. Oh, again, we're selling, right? So it don't need to be a buy. Uh, this one, where did it tag us in? A swing low, 1017. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Should only be this one. Get that. 18, 2, 7, 2, 7, 2, 4 should have been. Okay, I get that. That one makes sense. I can get with that one. Yeah, I'm gonna get taken out of this trade. Or maybe not. What are you showing me right now? Bear with me, guys. Hey, yes. Hey, Asif.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm doing great.
That's good.
So, just one thing, I'm a bit confused. Let me, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
So, this was the swing low at 956,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And this was, up till here, this was the last fair value gap. Right?
Yes. Yes.
So, the thing is, the price never came into this range. So,
No, plus with the +2, it would have tagged you in at the low of the highest fair value gap there.
this one.
Yeah, that one would have tagged you in with the +2.
Okay, I think that is, we are, okay, I think that's not what I'm doing right now.
No.
It's like if the price is coming inside this, then we get into the trade with +2.
No, so it would
That's
be
wrong.
yeah, so it would be the value of the fair value gap low, which is the 18
So
20 40.
This is 18. The low is 18 to 36, right?
No, it would be the next candle would be the low. No, not that one. The candle, yeah, that one. That would be the low of the fair value gap. It has it on the trigger sheet. Is 18 to 40 .50. So then the entry would be 18 to 42.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is 18 to 40, and at this point, 18 to 41.5, it should have entered the trade.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I'll adjust that. I actually, what it is doing is,
Yeah.
it waits for the price to come in this FAG, and then it adds +2 for the entry.
Right. So it should be the low of the fair value gap +2.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
All right. All right. And also, what I was saying is that when there's a new fair value gap, the entry price is not being like updated in the customer trigger sheet, if that makes sense.
Like, no, I don't get it.
So
Can
you-
please say that again?
Yeah, so you see on the same hey Jay, you see on the same 956 trigger, we have 3 fair value gaps on that trigger.
Yes.
The latest fair value gap is the 958, and the low of that is 18, well, the one we just talked about, 18 to 40.50, right?
Okay.
And if you look on the customer trigger sheet for that same trigger is only giving you the first fair value gap entry price. It didn't update to the newest one.
Okay, okay, I'll check that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that was it.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
Good. Good morning. How's everybody?
We're good. We're good.
Oh, good. All right. I thought maybe I'd see something, but you guys good then, right?
Yeah. No, we're good. I think Asif got it.
All right. Great catch, Alice. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, we'll talk soon.
Alright.
And if you need anything, I'll just chat. Thanks.
All right, no worries. Thank you, Asif.
When are the accounts coming? Because I'm waiting on that, because I have configured, I have to change some things because of that. So, because I need to test it. So if you can give me one more account, that will work.
You're talking about for the API demo?
I'm talking about the travel demo account, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll get the other key to you. Like within the hour. How did the production server project come along?
That is almost done. I just need to, like, I also adjusted how I created another service that will actually take the data from data vendor and push that to both the production and development database. So both are updated with the same thing, and then I think on the weekend we will be moving it on to production server.
Okay, so the production server, so right now we have the current server, then you're adding another server. Which one, when we go live with real money, which server is going to be the existing server or the new server you're setting?
Stay the same. This will be the demo server always.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll get the API key to you. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, this trade ain't gonna do nothing, is it? Because we had to buy right here. Post 10:15. We had to buy. There you go. Taking out that one. So this trade is Gucci Poochie then. 2.0 for the win, boy. Let's go. He had it right. Just the value. He had it. He has it right. It just has to update. But anyway, open range buy side again. Grab there. Yeah. So lesson learned right there, right? Wait for the, if it's not inside the micro, then wait for post 10:15. All right, and then see what setups gets generated. This would have been the last entry point. So that one's correct. 2, 4. Oh wow, 3 contracts allowed us to get in on that one. Let's follow it then. That's me. Mhm. 2, should be about 18, 325. Yeah. And another thing about that trade was like right before opening new week opening range gap, it turned around, right? Clear, like it's just creating a high. Okay, making people think that yeah, we're going down now to come and take that buy to come into here. Should have known that, man, innit? All right, all right, all right, all right. All right. Experience gained right there. Yeah. So if it wasn't in the well, 10 inside the macro, didn't form inside the macro, then we're waiting after 10:15, and we're gonna anticipate a setup. Post 10:15, all right. Where we at? Kilo, swing low, displacement back above it, all right. There you go. 2.0 code that. She's in there. Head into TP2. It going in at 3 contract, so it should be able to take something off at 1 and then had something headed, excuse me, to TP2. Yeah, usually 1 to 2. Cool. Anyway, back to my 202. Two smash there. And they put in at 3, so we should be taking something off. No for the win today, man. 1 for 2.0, 0 for original. Ah, mate. Love that. But yeah, this one should have been tagged, but it didn't. So it's all right. We'll live. Next draw is Asia buy side with the previous daily high there from Monday. Asia buy side. There's no proper day high there, is it? Should be up here somewhere. So we're back inside this week's new week opening gap after we left it on Sunday. Came up into it, left this portion of it open. So there's a real gap there. So that's the potential draw to fill in this week's new week opening gap. then potentially continue lower, right? Because I'm bearish this week. But that's pretty cool. Right here, 50%. Negative 0.5 would be at 50. Would be at equilibrium there. Which would be close to break even because this was our entry. And then that one to break even, which will be here. Cool. $10.50 macro about to kick off. And wait. Not interested until we trade back below open range buy side. There it is. Now I'm interested. Isn't bad for a 2 contract sale, is it? It's outside of the macro, and it's the only thing that'll, swing high is technically outside of the macro time frame. So could just potentially be wanting to still keep going higher. We're in there now, so let's see in it. What are we looking at here? Yeah, 1 to 2 without fail. Okay. Yeah. My only worries with this trade is that obviously it didn't completely form inside of the macro time frame. So that for me reduces the probability of it a little bit for me there. And it can still be within well within its means for this trade here to get to negative 1. Well, the 1 hour hit negative 1.5 there could be a potential turning point as well. I wanted to disrespect this busy here and come take out this low. Oh, a beautiful trade from the morning though. I wouldn't have been in that one. That's not my setup, but that was nice. I should stay above this, and then once it breaks that, it needs to stay above the 50%, which is doing. Still no body closures above the 70%, 75. But the fact that it didn't completely form inside of a macro reduces probability for me. But I need to see this, I need to see it go like either with this candle or the next candle. If not, then coming up here, negative 1s in the crosshairs with these two buy sides here. Anybody game with you? There you go, there you go, there you go. It forms right outside the macro. Next that. Not interested in that. Like this, like you just did there. Wait for the macro, wait for it to form inside of the macro. Cool. All right. Another loss down. Another loss down, but another lesson gained. Gotcha. And was that 302 we went for? 302 getting smashed there. No, I ain't get hit yet. Some way though. Ah, there it is. Heading to negative 1. So that should have hit 3 take profits already there. It's not showing though. Not showing it here, but it should have hit 3. One hour time frame is bullish right now, so it's the 15-minute. Cool. So time, price, right? Most important thing is time. Set up from prior to macro. Okay, just use the macro to complete the setup, but that doesn't mean it has to form inside of the macro. And I have that macro Do I not have that? I had that in the original one. Oh, yes, I do have it. All macro cells must completely form inside of the macro time. No entry if not. Come on, man. Follow your procedures and protocols, girl, that you set in place. 10:55. That's up here. But why not this one though? I guess the low is probably up here somewhere, whatever low is using. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it did get a swing low, 10:52. Oh, okay. I wasn't even paying attention. Got a trade here, swing low, 10:52, and then it got to obviously get tagged in it right here. What's the low of that fair value gap? 317, so entry should be 319. 319, yep. And we have this one. Lovely, 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 lovely. Let's see how this one's doing. Get the money 2.0, get the money. Coming for everything. We're old. What's she telling them? TP1 smash there. Let's go. Smash and take profits. All 2025, baby. We out here in these streets. 2.0 is making money this morning, boy. What I'm losing. Got it. Oh, that's a L I can take, bro. I can take those L every day. Come on. Get your money. 2.0. Get your money. Bro. Asia buy side from yesterday about to get raided. Did it? We wanted two. Yep. Traded two and through it. Raided. To and through it. That's what we want to see. To it and through it. Excuse me. It went to and through. All micro cells must completely form inside of the micro time. No entry if not, Alice. So didn't stick to my procedures and protocols there. This was not a macro trade. I'm happy I have something in place, for that. Not just obviously didn't remember or didn't pay attention, close enough attention. Morning session is done here. About to do a trade performance review and we out, baby. Back for the PM session. All right, let's do a trade performance review and be done here for the morning session. What a great morning session, full of lessons and experience. All right, so we love that. We love that. We love that. Anyway, let's do a trade performance review for the day. All right, all right, all right. Oh, at this point, I'll go into a many trades this morning. 1, 2, 3. We missed that one. That one should have tagged us in there, but developer error. So yeah, so trade performance review. What I did well today, I showed up, all right. Powerfully got 1% better, gained experience, all right, learned lessons in these markets, all right, really like affirming and my procedures and protocols that I have in place. Okay, like like it just showed me today that yes, my procedures they're on point. So just stick to them and let the rest do the heavy lifting, right? So yeah, showed up, got 1% better, all right. Yeah, that's what I did well today. Also pleasing myself for only like demo trading and not feeling the need. Obviously, when I see a setup to be like, I said coming into the day, today I'm gonna demo trade, all right? So that's what I'm doing and I'm sticking to it. So I'm happy and pleased with myself for that, for showing discipline. All right. Where I fell short today would be, I would say my wake up time. All right. I did wake up at 7:30, but I laid back down. I need to be getting up, all right, and getting on with my day when that alarm goes off. And this was the week that I was supposed to start going to the gym in the morning. Didn't quite happen as I expected. That's gonna take a while. It's gonna take one magical day for me to get up and be like, yo, let's go to the gym. But moving forward, my goal is to go to the gym in the morning and then obviously have the afternoons to myself. Really, I want to do a dance class in the afternoon. Really is what I want to get in. I haven't done a dance class in so long. But anyway, I miss it. And it's fun, It takes my mind off the day and of trading. So not that the gym doesn't, but obviously gym I'm going with a purpose. Dance is just like for fun, something I do for fun. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna try to do that, but yeah, that's why I fall short today. In terms of the markets, yes, I did fall short. Taking a trade outside of the micro. Okay, all right. I want the trade to form inside of the macro and then anticipate entry in the macro, outside the macro. But this was an outside trade. Obviously, timing and price, right? That's why it flopped. Other than that, this trade here too. Yep, the same thing, right? This trade was outside of the macro. Both of my trades I took were outside of the macro. They didn't form inside of the macro. So there you go. That's why they both flopped. Okay, so the real trade was post 10-15. All right, we're below a key low, a weekly low, swing low, displacement, fair value gap here. All right, that was the setup. And as you can see, we'll be partialing right there, taking something off, and we'll be at break even there. So yeah, nah, it was a good morning. I enjoyed it. Took 2 demo losses. All right, nothing wrong with that. No harm, no foul. But them losses came with lessons, okay, and experience. So I love that for me. How I can improve for next day, next trading session is be aware of your procedures and protocols. All right, make sure we're reading them before. I know I have them here. All right, I need to be reading them on a regular basis. Okay, when I come in the morning at the desk, that needs to be the first thing that I read my procedures and protocols going in. Like I do the morning routine, the trade routine. I have my risk management in front of me as well. The procedures and protocols, I have it here, but it's not something that I actively go over like every morning, but I need to start going over them every morning just so I'm aware and they're imprinted in here and I don't have to keep looking at them. Okay, but now for now, because they're fresh, not fresh, but like I need to like be reminding myself going into the morning, hey, these are my procedures and protocols. If this happens, this is what I'm doing. If that happens, I'm not doing this. If there's not in the micro trade, then no entry. Like I have that here, but obviously I haven't been reading it every morning to refresh my mind. So it's like, you know, it goes, right? The mind is a fragile thing. You have to keep exercising it for your memory to remember some certain things. So yeah, moving forward, I'm gonna start reading my procedures and protocols in the morning. All right, before even taking a trade that needs to be done. It needs to be part of the routine. So once we're done with the key highs and lows, all right, I need to go over my risk management going into today. Well, I already have the risk management and all that because I determined the risk. So I need to then read the procedures and protocols moving forward, just so I'm aware. All right, and I'm remembering, reminding myself on a constant basis. Okay, because if I had read it today, right, I wouldn't have taken the 2 losses that I took, which were both outside macro time frames. The time and then price, baby, time and then price. You know this. Come on, you know this. But yeah, so moving forward, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, for next day, next trading session, every session. Before every session, I need to remind myself of my procedures and protocols. Other than that, keep following the model, the procedures and protocols. Okay, keep following them. That means you have to remember them. Okay, girl. Could be getting a nice sell up here. Won't be engaging, but it'll be nice to pay attention to and see. But yeah, and yeah, just keep showing up, get 1% better. Okay, that's all we can do each and every day. Take the lessons, learn the lessons, and don't repeat mistakes that you've been making. Okay, today was a brilliant morning session. All right. The setups were nice and clean. That was a nice setup in the morning there. Alice 2.0 is up. 1 for Alice 2.0, 0 for me today. All right. So might need to jump on Alice 2.0. Nah, I'm good with the original. I'm good with the original. Anyway, just kidding. Anyway, that'll be it for my morning session. I'm happy to be back. All right, another week of getting 1% better. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see if this confirms a sell here and how it pans out when we come back for the PM session. Don't even look like it wants to give you a sell there. Yeah, but that wouldn't be a trade I would want to be. I would be eager to get interested in. I need that clear displacement, you know? It's a tiny. Still would be a fair value gap if it left it. Still would be a setup, but it's not looking like he wants to give you that. But yeah, anyway, DJ, that's it for our morning session. I'll catch you at 1:20 for a PM session. Okay, we in there like somewhere today. Beautiful morning session there. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, that's it for me, DJ. I'll catch you on the flip side. Catch you on the flip side. I'll see you later this afternoon for PM session. As always, thank you for having me, DJ. Appreciate you creating this space for me. All right. Happy hunting.